Hi, Mike and Lucy here. Are you tired of having your paint dry out halfway through a build? Well, today I'm going to show you how to make a wet palette for next to nothing. And it works like a charm. Coming up next on Modeling with Mike. All right, we're here at the workbench, and let's talk about what a wet palette is first. A wet palette is a tool used by scale modelers and miniature painters who work with acrylic paints to keep paints moist and workable for longer periods of time. And why is a wet palette useful? Well, it keeps acrylic paint wet longer, which saves paint and improves blending. After I'm done here, you'll see why you don't have to spend $30+ for a wet palette. And just a little warning to you, this is going to be a very quick video, a lot quicker than my videos usually are. So, because this isn't going to take too long. So what are you going to need? Well, you need a small, shallow food or sandwich container with a lid. You need some water. You need some parchment paper or cooking paper. And you need about 3 pieces of paper towel. So now, basically, for the price, 2 of these, about $3 at the dollar store. Parchment paper, $3 to $5 at the dollar store. Paper towel, $1 a roll. Water, always free out of the tap, unless you have to pay a water bill. All right, now, demo. Here you go. This is how you build it. Take your lid off. Now, fold your paper towel to the size of the bottom of your food container. And get it in there. Now, pour water on it you want water on it till it's nice and saturated. You don't want it to start floating. If there's any excess, put it in your water reservoir to clean out your brushes and stuff. Any excess in the cup, get rid of it. Okay, now your parchment paper. Just line it up. Figure out how much you're going to need of it. Cut it to size. And then we're probably going to need maybe about this little bit off of that side. And like I said, this paper towel, you can use a sponge in there, but you want it nice and soaked. Okay, you want it soaked, well, not soaked, you want it damp, not floating, not soaked and floating, but you want it damp. Put your parchment paper on top. And there you have your wet palette. So now, here's my buster. We're going to try it out on the buster. We're going to put in some, let's see, let's try some blue paint on one. Whoops. We'll put some blue paint in there. And let's try some a red color. Scarlet sounds good. Now you want to make this parchment paper even on the bottom, as even as possible. I'll show you why later, because I made with Pallet last night. There's red. So, and we'll get out a brush, and you know, blue can go on there, and you got blue going on there real good. There we go. There we go. Okay, now that's how it's supposed to be in red. Red, dotty 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 dot, and yeah, that's fresh paint. Now, notice, put a little red here, put a little blue here, mix it up, a little more red, mix it up, and we get something that looks like that. We get purple. Wow, look at that. Now, here's why you want to make sure that your parchment paper is in there. Put the lid on. And that'll sit there. Now, this one I made last night. I put black and green, and I forgot to even out the parchment paper, and look what happened. Ooh, it's all run together, and so always make sure. But look at this, look at this. This is still useful paint. Look at that. You have a very dark green, but the paint is still very useful. So as you can see, these wet palettes work. You just have to make sure that everything is in there nice and flat. It has to be flat, or else you get this happening, you know. But as you can see, that paint is still workable. That paint's still workable. Ta-da! That's it. That's how you make a wet palette. Put that on top of the other one. Ta-da! Now, after I clear everything out, I'll give you some bonus tips. Okay, we're back, and some bonus tips here for you. Number one, add a tiny drop of clover oil to prevent mold. Or better yet, number two, refresh your water and paper every few days. Either one of those will prevent mold from growing in your container. Number 3, store it in the fridge to keep it longer if you're not using it. Okay? And number 4, if you're having a larger session or a large job, use a larger container. You'll use a larger sponge, which uses more water, and it'll keep the paint fresh longer. So that's it. That's it. Easy, cheap, super useful. So if you got your own wet palette tricks, let me know about it in the comment section. Always love to hear from you. Next video, it's going to be one of 2 things. It's either going to be a surprise video that I'm not going to tell you about, or it's going to be how to gift modeling and modeling supplies without breaking the bank. Either one of those 2. Don't forget about the live stream on Thursday. Channel update. We're up to 349 subscribers as of the start of this taping. 13,000 views, and we broke 1,000 watch hours. That's since the start of the channel back in January. So we're on our way. We're doing real good, in my opinion. So that's all I got for this video. Told you it was gonna be quick, and it was. So you know what we always say around here: never stop pushing your modeling boundaries. And with that said, we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.